So I'd find myself in dumpsters, beat up, just bruised, cut. Um, I
I mean,
mean,
that goes
multiple
beyond just
people.
bullying. We,
Well, I mean, it was 80s bullying, right? It wasn't nowadays where you can just turn off the computer screen and everything disappears. Like you had to
yeah,
face it every single day to the point to where your routes to school change. You don't go by certain houses. There's certain timelines, even between classes. There's certain places that you learn not to go because you know that that's a place where they're going to meet you. I mean, even going to the bathroom was stressful, because that's where they'd gang up on you. I had one time it happened. I had four guys gang up on me in a bathroom one time, and then with sports, it's the locker room. If you're not
yeah,
accepted by the team and you're kind of the outsider,
right.
it just again lightning rod for punishment. And back then, it was not just the hands, but it was also being told you're nothing, you're never going to amount to anything, you're weak, all this stuff. So it really kind of gets to your head if you let it. Was got to the point to where I was just figuring, why the heck am I here anymore, anyways? So
Hmm.
I mean, grew up a family of hunters and firearms and whatnot, and I knew where my dad kept his weapons, so I grabbed a pistol and I was going to end it all, right? And I was taking the slack out of the trigger.
How old were you?
Uh, it was early teens. Didn't have any. I've no zero self worth, right? Because you get told so many times, you get beat
Yeah,
down, that, and the other. I
yeah.
mean, it was even at Boy Scouts. They were trying to. I get beat up there. I try to get drowned at the local pool, which is interesting because that's how I actually learned how to hold my breath, which helped later on. Because that's what I
Wow.
do is I'd go down and go down to the deep end, hold my breath, and I would go down there. They couldn't do it, so that was survival mechanism, right? Um, so anyway, I remember that you talk about that watershed moment. I remember the shine at the end of the bullet. I could stare down the barrel and see the bullet there, and I'm like, all right, this is going to be it. And like I said, I'm pulling the slack out of the trigger, and I like heard this audible sound saying, "Stop! Don't do it. I got something for you."
Hmm.
I didn't know what it was at the time. I mean, I'd grown up in a Methodist environment, Methodist church environment, but it was one of those things where it's like you go, if you make it on Sunday, fine. If you go on Christmas and Easter and whatnot, but nothing about establishing a relationship with Christ or really understanding what it is that God had for you. But I think it was one of those things where he was kind of talking to me and going, that was his first real time of going, look, man,
Hmm.
you're made for something else. So I took the slack out of the trigger, put the pistol away, and just charge on through the beatings. And it was one of those things where it was a choice, and it was clear cut, black and white. You're either going to submit or you're going to survive.